let me go get into character, and then we're gonna finish up this look. Hi, welcome back to my channel, guys. It's your girl Imani. Thank you for tuning in. If you are new, what's up, what's poppin'? We're gonna go ahead and get right into this video today, guys. I have not skin prepped yet, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that on camera for you guys. I honestly get so excited around prom season because I feel like it's that time of the year where honestly you can do it whenever you want to, but prom season is like, don't hold bar, just go for the gold and just go all out with any and all makeup looks. So the look I'm gonna do is more a little like Hollywood glam. So I'm thinking maybe some browns and some golds, a little bit of black in there, because if I knew what I know now, when I tell you I would have slayed, do people even say slayed like that anymore? When I tell you I would have like outdid myself for my prom. My prom was real. It wasn't basic, but I didn't have the skill set that I have now. And I definitely feel like if I had it then, nobody's gonna be able to tell me nothing during my prom, okay? Don't get me wrong, I thought it was cute. We had a great Gatsby theme. I'll probably insert like a picture somewhere in here so that way you can see it, but I really feel like it could have gave more. So I'm gonna finish skin prepping because it's important. And if you would like to know what I use for my skin prep, just let me know down below and we'll hop into it. It is April and I am so proud of myself. Hello to my new subscribers. I am happy y'all chose to be with your girl on this road to my beauty journey that I started like 7-8 years ago now. If you here and you rocking with me, I appreciate you. I adore you guys. And one thing I've been learning too as this has progressed, you know, people are gonna have an opinion, but just like a booty hole, everybody got them. So what I'm gonna do is I'm only gonna pay attention to the people who support me rather than the negative. And I know that's so easier said than done, but what I realize is I don't need to give negativity the limelight. It's not needed. It's not doing me any good. And the amount of support I get versus negativity, the good outweighs the bad, so we're not even gonna go for it. But now I'm gonna go in and with my concealer, and I want to do a bright under eye. So I'm not gonna use my Tarte Shape Tape today. I'm actually gonna use e.l.f. So this one though, this is the hydrating camo concealer, and this one is matte, but that's okay because we're gonna make it work. But since it's prom, you know, you want to keep the under eye nice and bright. I mean, you can go for whatever look you want to go for, honestly, but truth be told, I feel like going for a bright under eye for prom is definitely the wave. So I'm gonna go in with this very, very, very bright concealer. This one is actually medium warm, and I like this one for my bright under eye because clearly it's not my skin tone, but I definitely feel like it gives you that, it gives you like just that extra but I'm gonna go outside of it. This one is in deep chestnut, and I'm gonna place that around here just so it's not like a harsh line outside of it. And I've been doing this technique for a while now, guys. I just like to do the bare minimum. At first I didn't think I would ever come out with anything. As far as when I say come out, I mean like I don't think I was ever gonna be able to find that clean girl aesthetic look, but I did find it and I'm obsessed with it now. I'm even gonna take this under here. Yeah. But also too, I normally don't do heavy makeup, but this time, since this is a prom makeup, we're not gonna go heavy, but we're gonna go more, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna put some here. But y'all let me know down below when your prom is, you know, what you're wearing, what your theme of the prom is at school. I always feel like the themes are fun. Like at my school, we had Great Gatsby, and I just felt like that really came out with the Hollywood theme. People were really getting into their bag for it. But let me know what y'all theme is. We were gonna take some right in here, and I'm gonna spray myself with my Morphe Continuous Setting Spray. And then I'm gonna let that sit a little bit before I go to blending out. So the next thing I'm also gonna go in with is a contour shade. This one is by Black Opal. I normally use the e.l.f. Putty bronzers too, but I'm gonna use this one today. And this one is in Toasted Chestnut. And I'm just gonna, right here. I am so proud of myself. Honestly, guys, I have not been this consistent with my YouTube channel since I left Tuscaloosa. Like, if you watch me back when I was going to Alabama and you remember my videos, then you know I was posting all day, every day, whenever I wanted. I mean, constantly, back to back, another video. Finish one, edit that one, go back into another one. Like, I was definitely on it in Tuscaloosa. I was not playing no games at all. I was like, they gonna see me whether they like it or not. Come on now. All right, so now I'm gonna go in with this blush. I've been underpainting a lot, and I just feels like it's just that girl. Underpainting is that girl. I'm trying to find a brush though, but I'm gonna go in with these pinks right here. They have names on the back, so if I can figure it out, I'll drop it down in the description. I'm gonna place this up a little high because I kind of want my blush a little high. And I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. I kind of want my blush to run into like my concealer a little bit, so I'm gonna place it like right on the outskirts. I feel like I haven't done like a real like sit down, talk in depth makeup tutorial in a while. I feel like those kind of got a little boring. All right, let me go ahead and start blending out because I can see it drying and I don't want it to get too dried down. So I'm starting out with this brown concealer, the darker one on the outside. And I'm gonna go over here, do the same thing. And then I'm gonna work my way in. Like so. Also, I wanna bring you guys more vlogs. I'm trying to give variety. I got so bored with just every time I went on my channel. Don't get me wrong, because that was the basis of my channel. So listen to what I'm saying first though. I felt like it was getting a little boring with just seeing makeup on my channel all the time. Like I was so obsessed with it at one point that it was like, you know, this is what you do. But then you get to a point where you're like, all right, you know, I want to broaden my horizons. I want to do something different now. Like that was basically where I was. And that's where I am now. That's why you see more vlogs on my channel. I've gotten a lot more comfortable with vlogging, and it's actually a lot easier. Like it helps maintain your schedule too, because you're able to just, when you go out and do anything, whether that's vlogging a grocery shop or, you know, vlogging family time, even though I try not to have my camera out all the time because I don't want to miss anything that's in front of me. And I feel like that's the biggest thing when you become a creator is you get so wrapped up in creating content you forget to enjoy the life in front of you, and that's not something I want to do. So me putting my camera down in the moment where I'm always recording and enjoying the moment is important. You know, I feel like when it's something that's just like, okay, you know, record here and there, all right, you got your content, do what you do, then that you don't have to stress yourself out either about it. Like quite literally, you can make content within a week span. Everything doesn't have to be done right then and there. Like it doesn't have to be a daily vlog. It can definitely be, oh, this is a week, and then you finally decide to post it. Hold on, y'all. Y'all know I'm a mother, so I'm always getting up to go see what's wrong with my kids because my daughter's up. And don't let this scare you, because we like this. We like this, but we're gonna blend it out some more so it doesn't look like I'm a daggone doll baby. Okay, so now that I got my blush blended out, I'm actually gonna go back in with my beauty blender just to make sure that there's no harsh lines where my concealer and my beauty blender, where my concealer and my blush meet. I want to look rosy, but I don't want to look like a clown either. So I do like this. And I'm also going to blend under my eye to make sure that we're not setting any creases, because we're actually about to move into the eyeshadow portion right now. I'm going to set my eyes with the Laura Mercier. This one is in Translucent Honey. Probably put too much out. Oh, I didn't. Good. And I would normally set with my beauty blender, but I'm not going to do that today. I'm actually going to take a setting powder brush, take some off, and I'm going to dab it lightly under my eyes, because I really want it to be nice and soft. We don't want to set anything that's going to look cakey. And then like the access right there, where it looks like it's a harsh line, we're going to take another brush and we're going to brush that away so it doesn't leave like a line or demarcation. I really don't use too much foundation anymore. Honestly, what all you just seen me use was just concealers and other like cream products. But where I'm about to put the foundation, I'm like, wow, you probably save a lot on foundation. Now I do, because before that whole full face thing, wasn't it for your girl. So now we're gonna take that and we're going to check out the excess because there's still a whole bunch on there. Now we're just going to soften the sides out right here. You can even go back in with the same brush that you used to blend out your blush. And do that like so. Now I'm gonna blend out my contour and then we're gonna move on to eyeshadow and brows. You wanna blend upward. You don't wanna blend down and make it look like you have a beard or like drag down, because then it's gonna make it real dark and muddy under here and we don't want that. So we're gonna keep it right about here. Like so. Remember, this is the full face, so we need to keep it just, ooh, for prom. We don't need nothing lightweight. I mean lightweight, yes, lightweight and cute. We don't need nothing cakey. But we don't want to go soft. Now, if that's the look that you were going for, like that clean girl soft look for prom, then by all means, you know, do what you gotta do. But today, we're going full out. Okay? We are gonna go full out. I don't even contour my nose, but it looks like I don't even need to. Right here, period. Forehead. So now we're gonna move on to the eyes, and I'm gonna go in with my NYX pencil. This one is in the shade Ash Brown. Now I haven't done a dark brow in a while. Like, go back to my recent video, not recent, go back to my earlier videos, you would see the dark brow for sure. But as of lately, I've just been liking the feather brow look. But because this is prom, like I said, we're gonna go full out. So I'm gonna brush my brows up, and then I am going to carve them out. I'm just gonna follow my natural brow shape.
30 hertz straight up.
I haven't done brows like these in a long time. This is crazy. Now I'm gonna take my spoolie and I'm just gonna blend it out. Even though I want to keep the structure of it, because I feel like prom looks look very structured sometimes, and I don't want mine to look like it just kind of fell apart at the seams. We don't need that. Oh, I haven't done dark brows like these in a while. This just looks, it looks good, but you know, I'm used to my nice soft and feathered brows. But now I'm gonna take my concealer that's in my skin shade, Deep Chestnut, and I'm gonna carve out my brows now.
30 hertz straight up.
When all else fails, bring out the Morphe Artistry palette. You already know what this looks like on the inside. I'm sure everybody that does makeup has this one, because that's the one that we're using today. Y'all, I actually almost forgot to put on foundation because, you know, I told you I don't really use much of it, but we're gonna put like a little bit right here and a little bit right here. This is in the shade Warm Sand. This is also by Born This Way. This is a matte. I am an oily girl, and this is around the time of the year that things get a little out of hand for me. So I needed products that were gonna last me during these warm seasons. And honestly, the way I'm putting this foundation on, I'm kind of just carving out my cheekbone so that way it really sits up. Also, let me know down in the comments below what your current favorite foundation is. I'm always open to trying new stuff, and also I like to see if any brands have like any really good matte products for people like me who get really oily really quickly. Okay. Oh, what I like to set my foundation with, even though it is matte, is this Ulta Beauty Pressed Foundation Powder. I think this one is matte too, which, duh. It's Tansy Warm. I just like the way it's just like a satin finish at the end. I like to just take my sponge and I just swipe like so. And then I press it in. And then I just like to go back and forth to see what needs to be fixed.
30 hertz straight up.
Okay, so now that my eyes are done, honestly, I normally would just like let it sit on here while I'm doing my eyeshadow, but I'm not gonna do that today. I'm actually gonna take the same powder right here with the brush that I used to put the setting powder on, and I'm just gonna lightly brush it because we want to keep it bright, but we don't want to look too bright. Like, I want it to be like a subtle brightness that you be like, ooh, that's cute. Yeah, I know. Like so. All right, so now we're on to the eyeshadow. So I'm gonna go in with this right here at the top, and I'm just gonna put that up in my transition. And honestly, I'm probably not gonna talk too much. I'm just gonna show you guys the colors because I want to get through this.
30 hertz straight up.
If you are doing this look for prom and you like it, just remember that blending is key, okay? We don't ever want to leave any harsh lines. So you want to make sure you're going in like circular like motions when you're doing this, because you don't want any harsh lines with this eyeshadow. I promise you it's going to make it look completely different if you're not blending. Take your time and blend. I'm going to go in with the brown now. And the brown I want to use, honestly, to me, all three of these browns in here look the same. But I kind of want to go in with that one at the bottom. So I'm going to go in with this brown right here. Okay, so now just to deepen that, I'm gonna put some black even further into my crease, and we're not gonna go too much. We're gonna keep a light hand with it, and we're gonna go like this with our chin to make sure we're really getting into that crease. And I'm just gonna go in like this arch-like motion. And you see that one dip was enough. We don't want to go too much because we're gonna go in with the same brush. It's gonna be clean though, and we're going to blend it out. We're gonna clean our brush and we're gonna go in there and we're just going to buff it out so that it doesn't look like it's just sitting in the crease. Circular motions the whole time. So because my eyes are slightly hooded right here, I'm gonna take a little bit more black, and I'm just gonna like, with my eyes looking forward so that way I can see where I need to blend up at, I'm going to just take it up some more. I'm gonna raise my eyebrows a little bit too. But I want that black, I want you to still see it. So I'm gonna take it up a little above my crease. Yeah, just like that. And we're gonna keep buffing that out to make sure it's nice and clean. But we're gonna do a cut crease in this. Trust me, you can do it. Because I'm gonna get real detailed about how to exactly do it to make sure your cut crease is matching and it looks good on both sides. I'm gonna go in with the one that's actually my shade because I don't wanna go in with like a white shade. I wanna keep that cream color going. But I'm gonna dab some on my hand. And so y'all see where my fold is, right? Right in there, use the where you want to cut your crease at. We don't want to go too big. Now you can for prom, but you don't have to. Now if you want to go over that crease to have a bigger cut crease because your eyes are too hooded and it's not showing that crease, that's fine too. Let me show you. So we're gonna go like this. We're gonna stretch our lid out and we're going to start pressing in and creating a line right in our crease. We're gonna follow exactly where that crease goes. And that's quite literally it to making a cut crease. Nothing more, nothing less. Just follow your crease. And if you wanna go slightly above, you can. But in today's look, I'm not gonna do that. I want to do a winged crease, so that's what I'm going for today. Don't stress yourself out if you feel like they're not even, because it's just makeup. You can always wipe it off and start over. And then also remember, one of your eyes is bigger than the other, so one cut crease might look more prominent than the other, but you can always do your best to make it match. So now I'm going to go in with this shade right here, and I think I'm going to put some white on the inner corners of my eye because I feel like it's going to need it. I'm going to go in with that same one I used to cut the crease because I want to keep this nice and nude, and I'm really just going to press that in on my lid. And if you want to take this up a notch where you set your crease at, honestly, you could take like any colored liner that you want and just trace over that. All right, so now I'm gonna go in with the white. What's a prom look without glitter? So we're definitely gonna add glitter. I'm gonna go in with this one. This one's like a brown sugar kind of color. Like, that's what I wanna use. With that same brush, dip it in there like so, and just press it in. Now we're gonna go in with a black liner. This one's actually a lash glue liner.
30 hertz straight up.
So now that that's in there, I think I'm actually going to carry some of that brown under my eye because I just need some more oomph in this look. I'm gonna brush this up some more. Y'all pray for me. That way I don't get no glitter in my eye. Because if I get glitter in my eye, it's over with. But the same brown that I'm using is the same one that I used for the second shade in here. So that's the eye look, y'all. We're gonna put lashes and stuff on last. So now what I'm going to do is go in with my bronzer. I am in the shade Caramel for the Hula Benefit bronzer. That's what we're gonna use. And I'm gonna use my angle brush as soon as I can find that stupid thing. And we're just gonna warm up the face. Now this is my favorite part. Cause like, it makes everything come together like butter. Like everything. Like, oh. I wish I could be a Hula bronzer. Because this is everything. Yeah. Some right here. Some right here. Actually, I'm gonna put some on my nose too. I got on the outside. Because I don't want my nose to look flat. That's better. We're looking good. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna do our lips next. And I know you're like, lips? Yes, we're gonna put on the lashes last because I'm not really even sure which ones I wanna do. So for this look, I feel like you definitely need like a sultry red lip. So we're going in with two of my favorite shades by Maybelline in the Super Stay Matte Ink. This one is Founder and Dancer. Actually, no, this one is Dancer and Voyager. We're actually going to use the gel liner on the lips. I know, it sounds crazy, right? This one is really, really dark. And that's what I want. Don't be scared. It's gonna come out looking good. Just wait. Just wait on me. And we're not gonna overline lips because with the red lip, I feel like you want to keep that nice and clean, okay? Or we want to keep that nice and sharp. So now we're gonna go in with Dancer, and we're gonna work our way from the inside out. So now we're gonna take Voyager, and we're going to line our lips with her, and then we're gonna take a brush and we're actually gonna buff her out. And just oh honey, yes ma'am, this is the look right here. Oh yes. Now I feel like personally you need some full lashes. You need to go full out with this look. Okay, and then I'm sorry, because it wouldn't be right. It's Prom, you gotta do it. I would even go as far as to, I don't use that. And hit you with one of these right here. And that right there. Yeah. Let me go get into character, and then we're gonna finish up this look. All right, so now that we're in character, we're gonna put some earrings in, because you know, just like us, y'all promised my prom too. Oh, this is cute. Y'all, I still got one earring in. I cannot find my other emerald earring, and it's making me upset. Because I feel like you need to go bold with lashes, because that's what we're gonna do. Oh my gosh, just go ahead and crown me up. I feel like these need to be big, but you go big or go home, right? These are my lashes. These are gonna style Scholar. And these are super cute. And that's what I want to go with today. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna size the lashes. Always size your lashes, lady. If you're not doing that, your lashes ain't gonna look right. Oh y'all, I didn't even do it, but it's not really needed. But I normally take like a brow gel or brow glue and then like kind of laminate it down. So for prom, if you want your brows to last all day, please either use lash glue or use this. This will help your brows last all day.
30 hertz straight up.
And we're gonna let that dry a little bit so our lashes aren't sliding all over the place once we put them on. And if you need a good lash glue because you feel like your lash glue is always just like, it never works, honestly, this one right here, it's called Lash Couture Super Strong Strip Lash Adhesive. This one goes on clear. If I'm not mistaken, this is by Envy. Basically Kiss products. Mine is like old, so, well, it's not old, but it's old enough. If you're gonna wear lashes, for one, size into your lash line, but when you put them on, put the glue on your lash line. That makes for easy placement rather than trying to put it on the lash itself, because your lash is going to sit wherever you put the glue at on the lash. Like your lash should be all the way up here instead of on your lash line, making it more of a natural finish. Okay, so now we have our lashes on. Ooh, y'all, she looks amazing. Now you can go as far as to put some highlighter on, which I think I'm actually gonna do, but I'm not gonna use actual highlighter. I'm gonna use my loose glitter, and I'm just gonna take a nice fluffy brush. This one is the Morphe, I don't know, brush. It's just really like lightweight, and I don't want to say loose, but it's not as dense as the other brushes. And we're gonna lightly dust her on there like so. And we're gonna find a way to get my necklace to sit up back here, okay? Because I want her to be like this, to sit the whole time. And yes, y'all, this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed. And if you decide to recreate, let me know, of course, down below. Or if you need any more information on the products that I use, let me know. But thank you guys for tuning in, and make sure you look at some of my other videos just to get some more inspiration for prom. Or if you want some more prom looks, just let me know down in the comments below. And thank you for tuning in. I'll see you next time.